Today is Tuesday, June the 24th already. Welcome to my desk. Welcome to my desk. Let me put my phone up on the stand. We're going to look in my art journals this morning, and I'm going to alter a box, and what else I'll do, I don't know. Welcome in, welcome in, welcome in. Let me turn on my notepad and get things set up so that I can see who comes in and welcome them in, wish them a good day. And it's Jacqueline. Oh, I've missed you too, Jacqueline. All right, here's the question. Are you selling Friday? If you are, drop a link and I will pin it. Hi, Nina. Good morning, lady. It's good to see you too. Let's see. Let me zoom in maybe a little on my, fix my camera just a little. I've been tatting. Heck yes, I'm selling. All right. Drop a link and let me pin it up. Let me pin it. You're back to yourself. I'm so glad to hear that. Yay, we have our Jacqueline back. You know, a time of grieving is not a bad thing. Penelope is here. I'm going to show you guys what I'm going to make. And that is going to be a tassel. I've been tatting these pieces. Let me pull one out. I'll have to straighten these all up anyway. I've been tatting these. These are done with what they call a split ring. And I got 9 of them here. And I'm going to make a tassel for this journal. Now, I think I got this beautiful fabric from Jacqueline. What I want to do, let me get Penelope up on her pedestal here. What I want to do so that it matches my tassel just a bit more is, this is kind of a greenish color, a light green, and these are tan browns. Now these go with the distressed, but I'm going to take a little bit of my walnut ink and just do a light coat here to make it all a tannish color. And while that's drying, I'm going to make my tassel. Drop a link to your channel or to your cell, Jacqueline, and I will pin it. Let's see, I need a decent brush. Maybe even this fan brush. Wait, I saw it here. Hold on. I'm going to use this paper. I think I got this from Deb Ham, and I had it setting over here for the longest time. What did I do with that fan brush? Here it is. I just want a light coat on here. And I think I will put down some wax paper. And since I'm just going to do a light coat, I'm not going to bother wetting the surface. I'm just going to put down the wax paper, which is getting close to the bottom here. There you go. Let me pin this. Friday at 4 p.m. Eastern. Pin message. Jacqueline's going to be selling. Ooh, I got that fan. Turn it just a little. Now, do I have to zoom out a little more? Let me fix my camera. How is that? A little better. And I've got the glare off of my lamp. Put something there, maybe a paper towel. How is that? Okie dokie. Hi, Becky. Good morning, lady. It's good to see you. All right. I tighten that lid because this is walnut ink and it will stain. I'm going to try it. This is the back. Oh yeah, that's what I want, just a little. Oh, but I want it, I don't want it streaky. Hold on. Let's grab this other brush. This one? No. I'm going to have to put some of these brushes in some Murphy's Oil soap and get them a little more conditioned. Let me try this. No, I must not be dipping it in deep enough. No, it's not what I'm after. Try a little water on that. Now it will dry lighter. I'm going to take some and put it on my wax paper. Let's use that paper towel and get some of that up. And like I said, it will dry lighter. I think that's more what I'm going for. Let's get my heat gun out and test it here. This is the back, so I don't mind. I think the East got our heat wave. We had really hot days, a couple days last week, and then it got really cool yesterday. And we had a little bit of rain. I don't know if we're going to get rain today or not. little bit darker than what I want. I'm going to mix it with some water on my table here. Let's see what I have. Hold the phone. I need a container. I think I took them all. What I did with my... I guess I'm going to have to get some more little cups to up me. Where is it when you want it? Always in the way, and then when I want something I can't find it. I'm looking for an empty container. I thought I had one here. Do you think I can put my hands on it? No. Well, here, I'm going to use this lid. I just want to mix some water with just a little light because I don't want it especially dark. And it is, as it dries, it's getting lighter here, but it's a little bit darker than what I wanted. Yeah, hold the phone. Smell what I'm going for. I just want to give it that tannish feel. Let's see how that dries. once I find my heat gun, which is mixed up with my phone cord. Hold on. Be dry by the time I get there. Hold the phone. Can't see. I need more light in this room. It drives me crazy. I'm going to buy some more of those daylight bulbs. Now this fabric is mounted on a piece of kit box, the little white kit, K-I-T box that it came in. And I think it came from Johnny, Junk Journal Johnny. You can kind of see the corrugation in there. I'm liking it. I'm liking it a lot. Hi Arlene. Hi Angie. Hi Jen Fiddly Bits. I saw this, Jen. Yeah, the colored sheets were from you. The orange is called Midnight Pumpkin. Very pretty papers. I didn't realize those colored papers were from you too. So I'll show the papers in a minute. The papers in this journal are all from Jen Fiddly Bits. Linda Kay and Sean had a thank you giveaway stream. And Jen contributed to that, and Cindy Rain Girl won the papers, and she gifted them to me. I was just so touched. And so I only have Jen Fiddly Bits papers in here. I think this cover is from Jacqueline, if I remember right, but I don't always remember right. Hi, McCann. Oh, it's good to see you. Hi, Susie's Craft Room. It's good to see you too. Welcome in. I'll show you the papers here after I get this kind of dry, and then I'm going to set this aside and work on the tassel. I'm loving this cover. I'm loving the papers too. They really are complement each other. Yeah, that's kind of wet there. All right, I'm going to let the rest of it air dry while I'm working on the tassel, but I'll show you the papers. Let me dump this water. I have a jar over here that I dump stuff in. And this is the lid to the tin box that I put my heat gun in. I keep it down below. Let's just wipe this out. It's a pretty tin box. I got some more. I think I'm going to make planters out of them. I bought a whole bunch at a garage sale. Okie dokie. So here are the papers. Aren't these beautiful? And then she has a lot of brown papers. I think she calls them chocolate, but she can fill me in. But I did blue to coordinate with, well, the blue. This was more of a, and you can see it's kind of a, well, it's not blue, it's kind of a greenish, but I put that, yeah, I think this is going to do good. And was this the one you were calling pumpkin? Midnight Pumpkin? It's really pretty. And I think I have a couple more, but I didn't use all the colors. I just did blue, pumpkin, and blue. I made, I think, 4 signatures, but I didn't use them because my spine was only 1 3/4 inches. All right, I'm going to leave this out and let it air dry. Well, I'll show you the tassel here. See, I think this tassel will go with this now more. But I have to straighten all that out. Hold on, let me put things away here before I spill it. I'm going to have to get me another jar of walnut ink out. This is walnut ink. I made it a couple years ago. I've got more jars in the kitchen cupboard that we don't use. The cupboard, we don't use it that much. I put my walnut ink in there. Told my brother not to eat it. All right. So I think this will go nice with this cover. I might find a charm. I'm going to make a tassel, but let's leave this open. And I'm just going to set it up above here. All right. I don't need this wax paper, but I'm not going to throw it away. I'll need it later, probably. Oh, I've been playing with journals lately and tatting. I'm trying my best to shuttle tat. Now, this is needle tatting. This is needle tatting. Oh, I got a string here. We'll use that. I'm trying to shuttle tat. I'm trying to get muscle memory in my hand here. And I'll tell you, the class is going to work rings around me. But I decided that I'm going to take my time. And I'm only working on the first stitch of the double stitch right now. And I'm slowly getting it. I'm slowly getting my muscle memory of my left hand is... My left hand's kind of shaky anyway, especially when I'm tired. It's not so bad this morning. But when I move this little finger, it's hard to move it without these fingers moving, especially this one. And it's kind of hard. I'm trying to get my hand trained to, let's see, we hold the thread here, so it's these fingers that need to operate. And it's hard to move these two and keep that one, move that one up without these two moving up too. So it's shuttle tatting is a challenge for me, but I'm determined to learn. Tammy taught the Rigo method, and I think that's going to work better for me. You can either do it what they call the slip side method, where you go in and over and, you know, like that. They do it so nice. I dropped my shuttle, my hand, I dropped the string. All right, let me count as I go here. I've got 1, 2, 3, 4. I've got 4 tassels here, or 4 strings. 5, 6, 7. I think I made 9 of them. 8. And 9. Now I was going to bring in some satin fabric. Let me run and get that because I want to make some. I think I want to make some. Hold it, I'll explain in a minute. I got to get that. I had it in my hands this morning and then, yeah, I forgot it. I don't know if this is going to work. It might all shred up on me. I don't mind a few strings. But I have this satiny. I think I got this from Pearl's Finds. She wanted to get rid of it. It was a wedding dress. And I want to see if I can't cut some strips. I mean, there's a whole lot of it here. I can't imagine wearing a wedding dress. Man. Or it was probably made for a wedding dress. No, I think it was a dress. And it doesn't look too stringy, does it? It might be exactly what I want. I have to find a good... I mean, there are yards of this. Just yards of it. And I don't know, it's cut so uneven. Huh, I don't know what they were doing with this. I guess those of you who, oh, I'll bet there was lace on this and she cut the lace off. I'll bet that's what it is. Find a short end. I think that's the long end. So I'm going to try to cut this double with my fabric scissors, but I have to get it. Yeah, I think this probably had a lace around it and she cut all the lace off and that's what makes it so. But I'm not going to use that part. If I can't. Oh, man. I guess it goes like that. Doesn't look like a half, but it looks like there's a seam here. Where's the other half of it? Over here. It's really not folded nice. But I imagine it was a gown. I'm trying to figure out how to cut this. I don't think I can. Looks like the fold is here. I'm trying to double it. But I don't know if it's gonna double right. One side is poofier than the other. Hold on. Maybe that's not a seam. Maybe that's just a crease. Oh, well, how am I going to do this? I'm just going to start cutting. I want to get some of this extra off here, these odd pieces. I mean, look at that. It looks like it was maybe the bodice, the neck. I don't know. The armhole. I'm not sure. Let's just cut along here. And I want my other scissors. Suzanne Hale gifted me these scissors. I don't know whatever happened to her. I kind of miss her. See, I don't know if I can cut a straight line. All I want is some strips, but all right, you guys are probably going to say no, but I'm going to draw a line. Of course, I got that. I mean, it doesn't have to, I don't think I can tear this. I'm not doing a very good job. Can I tear? I don't think you can tear satin. Well, no, it doesn't tear pretty. In fact, I'm all out of my line now. And I'll just save this for something. And put that aside. I never saw such a thing. I'm not sure how that goes. Really, that's about the size that I need. I just need a workable piece. I need a workable piece here. I mean, there are yards and yards of this. Look how much there is. There's just yards of it. Oh, dear me. Can't imagine. That dress must have been pretty heavy. I'm sure she probably cut the lace off of it. Do I dare draw another line? See if I can do any better. I just want a workable piece here. See if I can cut any better here. And this is just to get some off of here. I really need to spread it out on a dining room table, but my brother uses our dining room table as his desk. He really needs a roll top desk for him, but he uses the dining room table. I don't care, we don't eat at it anyway. And I got my laptop on it, and I think that kind of offends him. He spreads all his letters out. I mean, the dining room table has to be 9 by 6. And he spreads all his letters out. It leaves me one little square for my laptop. Oh, all right, I'm not going to fool with the rest of this. I'm just going to put it behind me, and I'll straighten it out later. I just needed a workable piece. And it'd be nice if I could. I can't see where I'm going, that's the thing. No. But I wonder if I do it this way. I don't know if my scissors will cut all through it, but I'm going to try it. Where's my cut? It works for napkins. I don't know if my scissors will cut through several layers of satin. Well, first one might be kind of wonky. They all might be wonky. But I don't mind a little wonkiness. That's what I'm after, but it isn't quite long enough. Well, yeah, maybe it is. We'll go with it. Whoops. I could see where these would make nice lining for the inside of bags. Make nice little pouches. I've got plenty of it. Yards and yards. Somebody's wedding dress. All the lace taken off. I bet it was beautiful lace too. I'm not watching chat right now. I'm trying to accomplish this. I might have enough. And I'm going to finish. I think that's more than enough. I'm not going to cut the rest of it. Ah, looks like a dress. All right. Let's see what I have. What I want, and I might have to do these just like this. And I don't need a whole lot of them. I've got to figure out how I want to do it. These will be easy. These. I don't know if they're long enough. That's the first one. What I want is them caught up in here. I'm wondering, hold on. I have one. I never can find what I want when I want it. Doggone it. This is what I want. Make me a maybe 2. Right in here might be the good size. If I can get it, might need to get my knife out. Shoot. Let's see. Let's see where I'm going with this. I'm not sure. These I'm not worried about. It's these that I want to drape over. Only I want them to flip under. And these I just want to come up. Come on, don't be stubborn. What is Meri doing? She's experimenting. Don't need a whole lot of them. I want more tan than white, so I might stop there. Make sure all my strings are floating up. Now, Penelope. Oh, I got another one. I don't know if that makes 10 or if that's still 9. Let's get rid of my scissors. And I had a string. And he disappeared. So, what did I do with it? Hold on. Oh. It's almost 7 o'clock. I set that for my brother. He said, wake me up at 7 if I'm not. That's not for today. And it seems to go off. I forget to turn the alarm off. Hold on, I'm getting a stream. I do think I'll double it. Hold the phone, I'm getting it out. Hold the phone. Ah. What is Meri doing? She's playing. I'm gonna make her a tassel. Now don't worry about these, because I'll take care of those. Gotta thread this needle. And what I want to do is go under these and pull, 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 pull. Go through the loop. And I think what I'll do is go through that loop a couple times. Oops, I dropped one. That's okay. I don't know if I'm getting through all of them. Probably not. We'll see. Does Meri even know what she's doing? That pie is being stubborn. Get in there. I'm going to go through if I can. Find a good spot. I might have to cut a few of these white ones down a little. I just want to get them tied up in there. This is not an ideal way to make a tassel, but, you know, it's Meri's style. Yeah, I'm going to cut these down a little. I might pull a couple out. I don't think I need them all. I don't know if I can get them all out. Get mixed up in there. It's not exactly what I wanted. Not exactly what I wanted. Let's play. If I don't like them, I'll cut them out. Just ignore, this is not a tutorial. Meri's playing. Can't get a hold of it. Should have been cut a lot thinner in the first place. just a teensy bit more. Not exactly what I was going for. What's happening here? But not bad either. Not too bad. These are all on one side. But they could be on the back. Alright, what do I have here? That's just a little fuzz from the satin. Snip it off. Now, I want to somehow just loop and tie if I can. Get in there. Where did you go? Oh yeah, just thread my needle back. What is Meri doing? Somebody please explain. Meri doesn't know herself. Come on, get in there. Well, it's not exactly turning out like I envisioned, but it's not bad either. All of these are on one side, but I think I'll put it like this. Now, I need to rethread my needle. I always try to thread the point of the needles. I don't know why. I go to the point first. It's a habit. And I'm gonna go right down into here. And I'm gonna snip it off. And there's my tassel. I got more white on the back than what I should have done this differently. I know, but it didn't turn out too bad. I'm pretty happy with it. I've got all of this to deal with now. Let's see. I'll throw this thread away. I'm done with that. Give Penelope her pen back. I'll use these for something. That was an experience cutting that satin. I need to spread it out. These would make a nice, I'm going to throw that away. These would make a nice weaving, sort of. Yeah, we'll figure it out. I shouldn't have thrown that string away. That's okay, we'll just... I think I got a little baggie someplace around here. Hold on, I gotta reach for the baggies. I've got some tape. Bags in a bag, in a bag, so they don't all fall out. Put that all nice and straight, and then I crumpled it up in my hand. What is Meri doing? She's bagging her strips here. She thinks. I'll use them for something sometime. Put them in my teddy bear. All right. Let's see what I have here. Actually, this isn't too bad in the long run. I kind of like it. Let's cut this a little bit shorter. Sticks out. Don't cut the tatting. I just wanted some ribbon, some silky ribbon mixed up with that. This is what all that. All right, my book is, well, it's still a little damp on the sides, but what I want to do is put this on here somehow. That might be a little much. How am I going to do it? How are you going to put that on there, Miss Meri? Up at the top and the back, like this. Put it, but that's all glued. No, it's got a hole in there. I should not have maybe tied a loop, because I kind of want that to go in here. I should have put this on before I bound the journal. Well, I might not put it on here. I made it for this, but this might go on something else because I like it, but I'm not sure I can get it in there like I want it without it causing an issue. And I don't want to ruin the journal. It's only got 3 signatures. It's can't see what I'm doing. I don't want to ruin the journal. And I want that on the back. I'd have to glue it in there. And I want enough that it'll flip around. Something like that. Can't see. I might do this part offline. I might glue this down here first and then put glue on the inside and tuck it in. But I want to work on my journal this morning. I don't know what you guys are seeing. I can't see anything because the fan is blowing my hair in my eyes. But I need the fan on because it gets so hot in here. I like it. It needs a charm. I might cut some of this white off. All right. I'll play with that later. I may or may not put it on. I do like the tassel though. I think it's a pretty tassel. I'm putting it up on my where my camera is. I gotta move this fan, it's blowing in my face. Alright. Enough of that. What I want to do next is work in this journal. Not with my carpet tape. I'm going to put some pretty ladies in there. And I have all of this. I'll save that for later. I have all of these ephemeras that... Get them out here. I put in this bag because it was close by. These all came out of the kit, and I used the kit to make the journal. And this is what I have. Take this off. Isn't that beautiful? That's a beautiful piece. However, I guess I could accordion fold it. Maybe every 3 ladies. And I've got to clear off my desk. It's hard to work with because it was rounded. I don't feel like I should cut this. I'm doing my best. It's not perfectly straight. A little straighter. And then you could just lift it out. And we could use that paper clip and put a decorative element on it. Take that down, and when you pull the paper clip, you can pull out all the pretty ladies. And I think I'll leave it just the way it is. Let's do the paper clip. I probably got paper clips in here. Let's see what I have. Let's just see what I have. Move this. We got that. I've got a bag of buttons and a item and date frozen tag. We've got more buttons. I don't know what those are. Look like little choo-choo trains. And more buttons. I was always curious about what this is. I think it's some tags. In a sack. Oops. Something fell out. I don't know what it was. A bobby pin? That might be mine. No, I don't see anything down there. It must have been the bobby pin. There's a tag on here that says, I can't read it. I can't read it. It's very, very light. And I think these are flashcards. Alright. I got those. Got a clip. I think that's my piece of fabric. Got some Scholar and Scholar papers. This came in a kit. I think I got it from Johnny. It's been a while. Scholar and Scholar. Several papers. All right. And stapled. I don't know if she still sells kits or I'm not sure what she's doing these days. You'll have to go see Junk Journal, Johnny, I think. We'll save that. Some certificates, it looks like. United States postcards. These would have made nice ATCs. All right, paper items. I don't know where that's from. Says Washington, D.C. Huh. Another frozen tag from the kitchen. Looks like recipe cards. I'm going to put all the paper in a stack. Save my little baggies. A napkin. Stapled up real nice. Get all the staples out. Looks like there's one more. I guess it's just glued down, or you know, the cellophane. A lot of work just for one napkin. Maybe there's more than one in there. We'll find out in a minute. I think it's a collage napkin. These can be, oh no, there's two. These can get pretty expensive. Put it on the bottom here. I think this is a pocket of sorts. Piece of washi tape. Paper. It's a pocket and she's got all kinds of paper ephemera in there. For journaling, can't get in it. No, I'm not gonna cut it. I refuse. Where's the opening? A pocket of ephemera. A doily. Because she went to a lot of work, I have to say, when she put these kits together. And it wasn't just one, it was several. I'll have to give her credit for that. A lot of work. And just kitting everything up. Like opening Christmas. Now I got this a couple years ago. It's just been sitting around here. I said I've got to use it. I've got to use some of this stuff. Look, there's a sticker there. I think I'm going to take this one. Where is it? Washi. And put on here with this one. These others are blank. We'll save that one out. Pretty. Two of them. Doilies. Where am I going to put them? There, I guess. These look like recipe cards. Chocolate cake. Swans down. Paper. I'm getting everything out so that I can work on it, see what I have. I don't even know what I paid for this, but her kits, I don't know. I don't even want to say, it's been so long ago. I must have been able to get it at that time, though. Got a lot of nice items in here. These are recipe cards. Different floral. A little, looks like a little lady. Home sweet home. Recipes. And these are just blanks. These are good journals. Journaling spots. This looks like a table item. Can I get this off? Well, let's undo it first. These will make good, nice little tabs. What happened? Maybe it's still on the... Make little tabs out of these. Looks like a bird cage. A bird cage, bird cage. I don't know what that is. Oh, it's still folded up. Nice. Looks like a table napkin. Got a whiff of some perfume. I don't know if I can get this sticker off. Maybe I'll leave that one on and take these off. I don't know if that one will come off. The tape comes off. Once they're on here, I think they're on here. Alright. We'll leave it on. I think I'll keep it with this, though. I might do some transparent pages and leave those stickers on. So we're going to count these with the stickers that I can't get off as transparent pages. I've got a piece of white. That might be mine because here's the other signature. And we're not done. Got a whole bunch of lace on a cardboard. And now I'm done. Bobby pin. So, tissue paper. I'm going to put the cloth items with the tissue. Put that with that. Paper. These I might save for, these would make, if I cut them in half, will make a really nice little mini journal. Save those out. Paper. Tag items. This could probably go with the, I don't know if I could get that off either. Put that with the paper. Paper, 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 buttons, transparent pages. These are little baggies that I'll save. I might keep this one with that. Let's just put them inside of each other here. Find the openings. Buttons, and this I got from Debbie Ham. So, paper items and lace. Alright, at least I got an idea of what I have here. So, I'm not sure how I'm going to use these buttons. We'll figure it out later. Looks like a couple of button cards in there. Can't see what's on them. Looks like, let's open that up. Pull this out. Little snaps, I think. Snaps, drits. And a button card. Little choo-choo trains, I think. They might be elephants. I can't know. They're little trains, little engines. Put that back in there because it's opened. All right. So I'm going to start with this. I'm going to go back to our journal. I'm really loving this. Except I think I put this as the front. And it's pretty dry now. I don't know about the tassel. We'll figure that out later. Papers. From the kitchen. All right, let me come out and look at chat. I've been exploring that. I don't think I've even said good morning to everybody. Hi, Kitty Jen. Hi, Arlene. Hi, Angie. Hi, Crafts, Creations, and More. Hi, Kimberly. I have to shop my shop. I'm trying to use up. I did go to Rebecca Will's stream last night, sale yesterday, and I overdid it, you guys. But, oh, she sold this great, she put it up for auction. A huge bag full of junk jewelry. I was the only one that bid on it. She started it out at $5. Nobody bid on it. I bid $5. And then I got, oh, this bag is worth more than $5. So I put in 15 and she took my 15. Oh, that was the thrill. She was selling all these French postcards. What else was she selling? Some dangles. Some of her, she calls it rococo, I think, ribbon. And she makes these little flowers that you, like what you can buy at Walmart, but she hand makes them. I've tried that before. I might try that with some of that white satin, but how she did that, I don't know. I bought a couple cards of that because I want it for my put's house to put on the trellis. And what else? Oh, some books. Oh, if I had the money. She sold one for, she had some French books, 1700s, for like $40 and $50. I couldn't afford that. But man, I drooled. I don't think anybody else could afford it either, but I did buy, she was selling some Harvard classic books that were more for art journaling. You wouldn't, I would not buy a $40 or $50 book to cut up an art journal with. Yeah, nope. But that's what she was doing. And Jacqueline has a sale coming up this week. And did I miss Debbie Up's sale? Or is that coming? I can't remember. I'm going to have a little bit more money to spend this month because I get my YouTube payment. I have to figure out where I want to put this. I don't want it on the front page. But I do want it on a... And this is going to have to be clipped close. But even if I clip it close, it's going to flip open on me. Where's that bobby pin? I think, rather than clipping it there, I'll clip it here. That holds it. find something to put on that bobby pin. What's this? What is that? I'll lose it by the time I get there. Where did it go? Oh, it's sewn on this. Hold on. It'll be perfect for that bobby pin. It's part of this. How did she do that? Oh, it's on one of those ball pins. Let's probably spill the whole thing. I'm going to put some tape on there. I don't want to spill them. Now, it's one of those bob pins. All right, well, it looks like a shield with, I can't see the design, it looks like a man and a carriage in there. Now I'll hold it up so you guys can see. I don't know if you guys can see it. See the little man here and the, wait. The carriage. I got a white dot on my phone. I don't know. There's a white dot right up here. I don't know what it is. It's not on the table. I don't know what that white dot means. I'll press it. Is that what the chat? Oh, that was the chat. A Roman chariot? Is that what it is, Jen? Well, that's what we're going to use with these ladies. I think I'm going to put a piece of lace through it on this bobby pin. Let's put these back. You guys can see that better in the phone because the phone gives off light that I can see here on my desk. The light doesn't come down here. All right, let's put this back. And let's go to that lace and just grab a snippet of it. I didn't open it up with my stapler. Did she staple it? I don't think she stapled this. I'm trying to use out of her bag of stuff, except for this came from Debbie Ham. And I just want to get it off my, it's over with all my paint brushes. I had it on a row and stuck through a center of a paintbrush. Let's just grab a snippet of this. I suppose I'll have to pull it all out. That'll be good to keep all that ephemera in. Ooh, I should have gotten this out before because I could have sewn this on. Well, that would be too much. Find the beginning. Where's that cardboard? I knew I needed that out for a reason. Let's start wrapping. And I put my tape away too fast. I came out and said hello to a few of you and not the rest of you. Hello, out there in the chat world. I think I have access now to the community tab. I haven't set it up yet. You have to go to your settings and punch a bunch of buttons. But I think I noticed that YouTube gave a lot of people access to the community tab. So I'm going to try to get that set up. And we'll explore the community tab one of these days. I think I have access to it. I got an email. I sat out on the front porch yesterday, did some tatting, but it got cold out there. We had those really hot days, 97, 98, 99 degrees, and then the next day it was cold. So those of you in the east who are experiencing the hot weather that came your way, some cool air might be headed your way too now. This looks like lace that you would put on a hem, but that's pretty. I'm going to put some on that charm wherever I put that. Right here. Let's not lose it, Mary. Put it up here on the little jewelry box. Boy, there's a lot of this lace. I won't use all of this in here, but we'll use some of it. Just wait till I get Rebecca's sale stuff. Ooh. All those French postcards. It's twisted here. I'm trying to think what else I bought. Auction item, those broken jewelry things was what I'm really drilled over. Because it was worth more than $15 too, but nobody was bidding on it. One gal said, I have boxes of broken jewelry. I do too, but I couldn't resist because I always use it for stuff like this. I think I bought a couple dangles from her. One had a hummingbird on it. I bought a couple of her floral clusters, a wine-colored one. She makes these beautiful clusters, and I think she makes her florals, and she probably buys some too, but she makes those little teeny roses. She does a good job. I bought a bag of mini doilies, little mini things. She was selling those, just white ones that you can put on your paper clips and bobby pins and whatever. Slow stitching. I bought those Harvard Classic books for $3 for altering. I bought a felting book because it was certainly probably a $14 or $15 book that I got for $2. And I eventually want to get into some felting because I found some wool roving at the thrift store. It was mostly greens, but still, I could make a tree. Green is not my go-to color, but I couldn't resist it. For it was pretty cheap. Boy, there's a lot of lace on here. I'm getting there. We'll use it. It'll go in my stash after I do my journal here. What time is it? It's 7:46. I got about a little over an hour. Today is Tuesday, so, right? Kathy Berg will be coming on next. I don't know who streams after Kathy in the afternoon. I think Dusty Unicorn streams on Tuesdays and Thursdays at 10 a.m. Pacific. She's out on the West Coast. And, of course, Beth Schuler in the evening. All right, I'm getting there. And we'll take a little snippet off for my bobby pin. And I will pin this. Get a pin. Penelope, what'd you do with all your pins? They're here, Mary. There we go. All right. So, I have that charm. And I think I'll leave the bulb on there. But let's see if I can thread this lace. I almost want to cut the lace. I don't know what'll happen to it when I do, but we're going to find out. I'm afraid I'll cut it, snip it off. Now, I'm gonna, so I was gonna thread it through the bulb. Take a I don't know if I can get that through there. Will you go in? I need a crochet hook. I got one here somewhere. Can't see where I'm going. I don't know what I'm doing, but I'm doing it. I'm gonna hold it. Backwards. There we go. Now, can I at all get there? I'm gonna stay. If I don't like it, I'll tear it apart. Needs to go over on the other side. Well, I guess it's like that for now. I kind of like it. See how it looks on the... Take it off and put it on. Feel like I need to put some glue or wire on this. It's not gonna stay. I don't know what I'm doing. My own scissors. I'm going to cut that lace off. Maybe. We'll see what I'm doing here. It's in my way. You guys are probably going, oh dear, what is Meri doing now? I just want that charm to stay on my bobby pin. It looks like it's going to, for the most part, but I don't like the lace. It's in my way. I'm going to cut it all off. I got plenty. Got it all wrapped up in the lay and the bobby pin. Can't see a darn thing. There he's making a mess. Making a mess, making a mess. Now, I gotta figure this out. Am I twisting it or untwisting it? It's down to that point to where, yeah. Let's try this all again. Huh. I might need a longer piece because I cut that in half. Not sure how I'm going to do this, but I need to go through the bobby pin. I'm muttering to myself. I made a way longer piece than I needed, but I needed to be able to handle it. Now, is that going to fall off? I don't think so. Now, what are you doing? What are you doing? Cut it down a little. Not so much in there. Oh well. We'll see what happens here. Get in there. I'm just playing. I'll eventually cut some of that wire off, but I might need more of it. Where's my crochet hook? Gone. Where did it roll off to? It's not working. Come on. It's not what I want. It's still kind of wonky up there. I might end up cutting this off too. We shall see. Yeah. Cut those down just a little bit more. I need my jewelry pliers. What a mess did you make? It's not too bad. We'll see how it looks. Gosh. Put the charm on the wrong side. I don't like this. I like the charm, I don't like the fabric. Scissors don't cut fabric. You know what it needs? A button up there. Meri's not done playing. She's just goofing. It's all a goof. What's this? Those are those snaps. Couldn't you give me a red one? How about that blue one? Get out of there. It's a flannel. It's a flannel one. It's way too big. Is that a red one? It's too big too. The shank. You know, I folded up that wax paper. Do you think I can put my hands on it? I did. I'm going to keep at this until I'm happy. this up just a little. I'll find a good button. Oh, there's a bow. There's a bow. That'll work. Alright, set it aside. Put all of this back. You just go at it until you find something that works for you. Alright, so what I'm going to do is put some glue on there. Oh, there's another, no, that's a brad. Come on now. Not sure I got it opened up. I don't like these bottles with this fine art glitter glue. I like the glue, but the bottles are frustrating me. I might put the rest of it in my one of my fine liners. It's all gunked up in there. No wonder, Mary, you didn't use I broke the pen that came with it. Let's see if that cleaned it out. Oh, hold on. Should have a towel here someplace. That should be plenty clean. Yeah, I broke the pin that came with it. Someplace I have another point to it, but I don't like those points either. The little cap. I'd rather have a different bottle. The thing with putting these buttons and charms on the bobby pins is they want to go on the side. So the bobby pin has to fit like that. And I'm not sure I like it. I'm going to take the whole thing apart now that I've struggled. What did I do with the cap? What I did with the cap to that. Oh, it's on it. Meri, Meri, Meri. I'm going to cut this all off. I don't like it. I struggled. Tim Holt's scissors may have met their match. Nope. They said, not yet. Well, it doesn't want to come off, so I'll leave it on there. But I need it to hang this way, and it's not going to do that. I know the bobby pin has a clip on it, but that isn't what I wanted it to attach to the bobby pin. But it's not going to with the clip. So I'm back to a string. Just ignore me. I'm figuring things out. Don't ignore me. Don't go away. I need some more string. I got this big old fat roll of tatting thread from Lindy. She said she's going to learn to tat, and then she didn't. So she was selling it, and I said, well, I'm learning to tat. I'll use it. And I use it for everything. What is this? You know what I have are some tats. Meri's getting ideas. I started to make a little, oh, I never finished it, but I got 2 on there. Now, I can clip this right there and then tie this one up here, because these will not come undone. I'm not done with the bow yet. Can't see. My lighting in here is so bad. I'm going to get me some of those bright daylight bulbs. I think my bulbs are all dimmers. No, there went my other thread. Doggone it. Big old crochet hook. More string than I need, but I'm going to use it. You know, I'm just making this up as I go. I need this through here. Thread my needle. Hope my needle goes through it. I don't like all those little snippets. I'm going to take them off. Uh-oh, I cut the whole thing off. Doggone it. Well, I'm going to cut this one off too then. Doggone it. I liked them on there, but I goofed it up. Now, is that going to slip off? And of course this has a clip on it. No. I'm going to put a dab of glue on there. And I think I'll use glossy accent. I do think my light bulbs are getting old in here because they just seem so dim to me. I'm going to get me some new light bulbs. Now what is she doing? It's not gonna hold unless I just let it awfully hard to... Yeah, I'm not going to do that. I'm going to do this. I'm just going to let that dry. I fooled enough with it. Let's move on, Mary. What time is it? 8:30. I'll move this aside. I'll fool with that in a minute or two. Grr. I saw a lady using a napkin, and she said if you put a little Mod Podge on your finger, you can lift those layers up. I'm gonna try it. She used Mod Podge because she had it out. And I have some here. Of course, it's way up on the top shelf. I'm just gonna dip my finger in a little. Oh, it's not even opened. Well, let's open it. Open it just a little and dip my finger in. Probably should have shaken it up. Looks like it's soaking through. That's not working for me. Soak through. I'm not going to try that anymore. I'm probably not doing it right. Let's go back to my double-sided tape. She had a magic trick. I like the double-sided tape method. Of course, it tore them. No, it's still there. Took both layers off at once. Okay. Now, but my pages are not white. But I'm going to put it down anyway, just to see. There might be some white on that. One of those brown sheets. Let's play a little. See if we can find some white areas. Just like so. Did I even get it? Just so I know where to put my glue. I'm liking that. See where I'm going. I'm happy. Let's do some more. An awful lot of the page, but I'm gonna do it. put my little tats in there someplace. Take my towel. I think I'll put it up to the top because I might want no. Except I put that bobby pin on it. So maybe right about in here. And I'm getting down to the bottom of my glue stick. Doggone it. Throw this thing away. Use up what I have here. Got it all over me. Sticky fingers. I'm going to settle for that for now. I think that's going to be fine. Let's see what else I can do in the next few minutes. I like this. I like that a lot. This should probably come more in here. Those wants to go backwards. I don't know why it's so stubborn. I'll leave it like that for now. Put it between the ladies. Still on her face. Don't put that thing in my face. Where's my paper? How does that go? More than enough on this, but I'm just about done for the day. I'm just gonna throw the rest of it away. Kind of wet. All right, I didn't get my box made that I was going to make today. But we went through this kit and I wrestled with that tassel I wrestled with my bobby pin. I went through all the things there. Throw this away. Hold on. I think Kathy Bird comes on in about 5 minutes. Gives me time to close out here. Put that in the water. Wash off my hands again. And I'm going to work on this journal some more this week. I might come on tomorrow morning real early, like around 4:30 Central. We'll see. We'll see what my body wants to do, if it's awake or asleep. And so let's hold on a minute. How to get away from this tassel for a minute, but I do like it. And I covered my front with some light. Now I've got to figure out how I want to do this, but I don't think I'll put it on until I'm done with the journal, but I think it'll go on like this. I might snip some of these strings off that are bothering me, but we'll see. Right now I'm just going to put it like so. I might put something, a charm or something on it. A wax seal would be fun. I don't want to cut my satins off, but I want them toward the back. I want more of the tatting to show. Something like that. Throw that away. Ew. So I still have some napkin that I want to collage on places in the pages in there. So we'll work with that. I'm going to take all of this ephemera and put in here. Well, actually, I might leave it out because I'm really thinking I might come on tomorrow and work on this because I want to get it done. I might as well use this stuff. I'm going to use that as my cover, my thumbnail. So I want to thank you guys. I didn't chat much with you. Angie and Diane, Jen Fiddley, and I might be way back in chat. Let's reset my chat filter. Chat. All messages. Angie, Messy, Angie, Messy, Joyce. Hi, Joyce. Mama Juju. Joyce, Angie. I'm just kind of seeing who I need. Carol McDonald. Welcome in. Sherry Van. Thank you guys for popping in, spending a little bit of your Tuesday morning with me. I do appreciate it. So, have a great day. And I truthfully am thinking I'm going to come on tomorrow morning and work more in this journal. Have a great day. Bye.